Cavite Mutiny First-hand account. The Cavite Mutiny. It embodies the official interpretation of the mutiny in Cavite as part of a general revolt directed by the three priests and their lay and clerical colleges in Manila and Cavite, having as its aim the assassination of the governor-general and a general massacre of all Spaniards. Around 200 locally recruited colonial troops and laborers rose up in the belief that it would elevate to a national uprising. The Cavite Mutiny is an aim of natives to get rid of the Spanish government in the Philippines due to the removal of privileges enjoyed by the laborer of the Cavite arsenal such as exemption from the tribute and forced labor. Jose Antonio Julian Montero y Vidal was a Spaniard writer, historian, geographer, and politician born in Jergal, province of Almeria, autonomous community of Andalusia, in 1851 and probably died during the first half of the 20th century, and he was interpreted that the mutiny was an attempt to remove and overthrow the Spanish colonizers in the Philippines. His account corroborated with the account of Governor General Rafael Escudero y Gutierrez, the Governor General of the Philippine Island during the mutiny. He insisted that the mutiny is stimulated and prepared by the native clergy, mestizos, and lawyers as a signal of objection against the injustices of the government, such as not paying provinces for tobacco crops, pay tribute, and rendering of forced labor. Cavite Mutiny, January 20, 1872. Brief uprising of 200 Filipino troops and workers at the Cavite Arsenal, which became the excuse for Spanish repression of the embryonic Philippine nationalist movement. Ironically, the harsh reaction of the Spanish authorities served ultimately to promote the nationalist cause. Fort San Felipe, Spanish La Fortaleza de San Felipe, Filipino Moog ng San Felipe Nere, is a military fortress in Cavite City in the province of Cavite, Philippines. It was constructed by the Spanish military in 1609 in the first port town of Cavite, the historic core of the present and larger Cavite City, for its protection. Type: Fort. Description: military fortress in Cavite City in the province of Cavite, Philippines. Category: Fort. Location: Cavite City, Cavite, Calabarzon, Luzon, Philippines, Southeast Asia. Evidences: the mutiny was quickly crushed, but the Spanish regime under the reactionary Governor Rafael de Esquerdo magnified the incident and used it as an excuse to clamp down on those Filipinos who had been calling for the governmental reform. A number of Filipino intellectuals were seized and accused of complicity with the mutineers. After a brief trial, three priests, Jose Burgos, Jacinto Zamora, and Mariano Gomez, were publicly executed. The three subsequently became martyrs to the cause of Philippine independence. The primary cause of the mutiny is believed to be an order from Governor General Rafael de Esquerdo to subject the soldiers of the engineering and artillery corps to personnel taxes, from which they were previously exempt. The Cavite Mutiny is an aim of natives to get rid of the Spanish government in the Philippines due to the removal of privileges enjoyed by the laborers of the Cavite arsenal, such as exemption from the tribute and forced labor. The Cavite Mutiny of 1872 has two extant versions of coming from two opposing camps, namely Spanish version and Filipino version. The Spanish version of Cavite Mutiny of 1872 is narrated by Jose Montero y Vidal. And these are our references. Thank you.